right, in the last few videos, we talked about plant assets, about their characteristics, and about how to calculate that initial cost. Now we're going to talk about the next topic, which is how to calculate depreciation. Okay, well, this should say topic 11.3. All right, so we talked about basically going to express this as an asset's life. Okay, at the very beginning, we purchased the asset, right? We learned how to accurately calculate its cost, right? Using that, the guideline, include costs to acquire and ready the asset for use and ready asset for use. So that's the first thing we do at the beginning of its life, is make sure we're accurately calculating the cost by following that directive given to us by FASB. Okay, then we have to decide which category is it going to go in, right? We learned about the 4 categories of plant assets. We said we either classify it as land, buildings, equipment, or land improvements. We said only the last 3 are depreciated. Okay, once we decide on which category it falls into, we record our journal entry. So I think we did an example where we purchased equipment. That was our journal entry. All right, going back, if it falls into one of those last 3 categories, we have to record depreciation, and that's going to occur throughout its life. Okay, throughout its life, we are going to record depreciation. Record depreciation. So maybe we should revisit our definition. Okay, so depreciation is a systematic method of assigning the asset's cost over its useful life. Why do we have to do it? Because of the matching or expense recognition principle. Okay, so FASB says we have to make an effort to match the use, how much we're using that asset up. We have to match it against the revenue that machine, equipment, whatever it might be, is generating revenue for the company. Now, luckily, we already know the journal entry. Okay, so leave some space here on your notes, and then we'll have the journal entry down here. We learned it in chapter 4, debit depreciation expense, credit accumulated depreciation. Now, there are 3 methods we can use to calculate this depreciation amount. The first is the straight line method. The second is units of activity, also sometimes called units of production, or simply usage. And the last one will be the double declining balance method, or DDB. Okay, so we're going to learn the formulas for each one of those. Okay, and leave some space on this note. We will come back to this when we get to our last topic and talk about what we do at the end of the asset's life. But for now, in the next video, we'll focus on the depreciation. Specifically, we will start with the straight line method. Okay, see you in the next one.